We've been trying to get a lot of inbound SDRs and account executives to start to build the muscle of being able to go outbound. They all kind of have the same reasoning as to why it's been slow for them to get going. They don't have enough training. They want to talk to one more person that's doing really good so they can make sure that they know exactly what to do once they get on the phone with somebody. We've been trying to get this going for months and only a few people have started to excel at it. It's not hard to do. All you need to do to get good at cold calling is to start cold calling. So I've been thinking about that and how do I sell these teams on the fact that stop over preparing for something. You'd get more success if you just started going. At the same time that we're doing all this, I've been thinking about how I'd like to start doing more video content on LinkedIn, on YouTube. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Let me look at who's successful at posting content. How would I want this to look? Oh wow, they use a different camera, they have a different rig, they use a different microphone, they have lighting that I don't have. But every one of the videos that I'm watching, how to get started doing video content, every single one starts with just start posting content. Don't worry about embarrassing yourself, just start doing it. Just start posting content. The sooner the better, and post a lot of it, and you'll get better over time. Look at all the dumb crap that I did. Look at all the stuff that I bought. I bought a light that I've got up there that I don't need. I bought these stupid umbrella things that have lights on it. I got a ring light back there. And I got a window. I don't even need any of that. There's light in here already. Then I was like, oh, well, I also need to get a logo. I need to get a logo so it looks more professional. I should do something there. Oh, well, also a lot of YouTubes, they have a logo intro, so I should make sure that I get that done. It took weeks for me to get all of that stuff. What for? Because I wasn't confident enough to get started. I wanted it to be perfect. I'm a hypocrite. It's the same thing that I was trying to tell all of these reps in different countries on going outbound. The best way to start anything is to just start doing it. Don't wait. Don't find another reason why you can't do it. When it comes to going outbound, the number one rule to me is the prospects that you call on will teach you more than any other avenue you could look into. If you talk to the top people that do outbound, almost all of them say the same thing. Oh, you know how I do good? I just start off every day and I just get going and I just call and I just bang these calls out and that's what I do. And then it's well, that's easy for you to say, but they just gave you the actual keys to success. Just call. They've called thousands of times. They get better with every call. So the secret to outbound is to just call. If you just pick the phone up right after you watch this video and make 10 calls, you would learn more than the next 20 minutes that you would spend worrying about how you're going to learn how to do it. The way to get going on cold calling, write down the reasons to cold call for you and make it good. A lot of times people don't cold call because they don't have a why. They don't understand why it's important for them to cold call. Well, we got all these inbound leads. Why would I need to cold call? I got all these inbounds, I'm good. Well, first off, what do you think is going to be better for your career in sales? Starting at ground zero, where they're still skeptical, and taking that boulder and being able to roll it up the hill, or needing a company to spend ungodly amounts of money on getting leads in for you to be able to convert on them? Who's more important? Who's someone that an outside company would want to hire and pay more money? Who's worth promoting if they can do that in a repeatable way? Outbound makes you bulletproof in sales. If the inbound stop coming in, and they always stop coming in, you still have a pipeline. You're still making it happen. You're still caking up while everyone else is crying because they don't have any inbound leads anymore. That was my reason to cold call. I wanted to make sure that no matter what was going on in the economy, to make sure that no matter what was going on in my personal life, I was going to whip ass at work. That was mine. There's a million other ones, but you need to write down your reason to cold call and make it good. You need to believe in the fact that it's important for you to cold call, or maybe it's not the right thing for you, which is fine too. There's a million other jobs out there. But in sales, if you want to be as good as you possibly can be, you got to cold call. Set a daily conversation goal that you refuse to compromise on. I don't care if I have to change time zones and I have to work a little bit late to do it. These are the amount of conversations that I'm going to have, not dials. You could dial 100 times, but what if you only get one person on the phone? Then you only had one chance to practice. You only had one chance to win. You need to set a conversation goal. that you refuse to compromise on to make sure that you get better every single day. Start dialing. Pick the phone up. Don't research. Ask questions. If you have no pitch, you already have a pitch. I'm just calling out there because we've taken care of some people that are similar to you. We helped them out with this and this. Just calling to see whether or not that would even make sense to you guys. That's not a pitch, but that will convert if you call enough people. And you'll learn because you're asking questions. You'll learn whether or not you're calling the right market, whether or not you're calling the right region, whether or not you're calling the right industry, whether you're calling the right persona. If you call enough times and you ask enough questions, you'll get good. Guaranteed. Long story short, the best way to get good at outbound is to pick the phone up and stop making excuses. You can't make excuses and money at the same time.